All right, here we go. Hi guys. How's everybody doing? Hey. I'm like, I think they really can see me. Well, I guess some can.
Wow. The 45 people who watch our YouTube can see you. So
Whitney, was that a shade?
45 people.
We had 1,000 something that one time. That once.
No, it's not a shade. I'm appreciative of every single one of those
Views.
all small views. Every single one. I'm so appreciative. 45, 25, 17.
Because it's just going to continue to grow. That's the reality.
I'm just, for anybody to watch us, you know.
We appreciate it all. Keep watching us. Keep watching. Keep watching because we go
keep listening to us.
Yes. When I just realized you have dimples.
Girl, how you just realize? We've been taking pictures together for 15 years or something.
I know. I'm just now like, oh wow, they're so deep too.
Girl, I have amateur dimples.
No, you don't. Smile.
That's the real deal.
No, see, look. Oh my God, they're so deep. What?
Yeah,
just now realizing.
Not as deep as like you got the real dimple, like one spot.
But you do too.
I'm confused. I'm confused. No, my dimple, like it shapes with my face. I don't know. It's like a long dimple.
Either way, we're both deformed. You know, dimples are a deformity. And people pay.
You've been saying that for too long now. It's not.
I remember me saying that. Okay. People pay for dimples though. So, hey now, how deformed do you want to be? What's been going on?
Girl, it's been a crazy week. It's only what, Tuesday?
Oh, it's only Tuesday. Like, oh God. Thank you. Oh God, it's only Tuesday. Thank you, Jesus. It's Tuesday. But
let's get a hand clap for what is this, week 3 with consistency?
We have been very consistent. We have been consistent, minus the bumps and the scheduling. You guys doing a podcast by not only not in the same state, but we're bi-coastal. So like totally different time zones and trying to, you know, stay committed to, life. Life happens.
Are you on a coast? Not really. You're not really.
Okay. Well, we're different. We're on different time zones. We're in different time zones. So
I was just, true. Yeah. We are.
I don't know, but we're
cross country. We're cross country. Period.
We're literally you're on one end of the. I mean, it's a 4.5-hour flight for me. So.
Wow.
Yeah, it's far, but we make it work, and we both really, really enjoy getting on here and doing this. So it just makes it nice that, we're back. So all good things.
Yes.
I feel really weird, if I'm honest, just with, I don't know, the way of the world right now. I don't know. I think it has a lot to do with Nipsey.
It's the Pisces shit. You're picking up on everybody's energy. Everything's weird.
Everything is just so weird. And I'm just like, so, I have not obviously gotten over the whole Nipsey tragedy. It's going to take a long time. I mean, it just happened. He hasn't even been buried yet, obviously.
I have I have like knots in my stomach.
It's just
my stomach is still like dropping and twisting. Like
my head
when
hurts.
I look at certain things, like when I saw like the memorial thing.
Did it creep you out that it came from his page though too? Like that was a little eerie for me.
It was a little. People were like, "Oh my God!" For a second, I thought because it's shocking to see that. But I guess they want to
prepare people.
I guess the family wanted to know that this is the official. So in case you have any doubt, this is the official coming from his family. So I get that. But it's just still also hard to swallow. And I just get my stomach. I'm getting like knotted feelings in my stomach, like anxiety, just thinking about it. Like my friends from LA, they went to the visual like a few days ago because people are just going to like stand in line. You have to wait to get up there and then you light a candle. And girl, I can't, I don't even want to drive on that side of town.
Oh, I forget you're in LA.
Yeah. I don't even want to go on that side.
But I forget legit that
I was just on Slauson because I went there for the soul food spot, and I had to go to 2 different beauty supply stores because I couldn't find the small nose ring that I needed. So I went all the way to Slauson. I mean, it's like 15-minute drives, but it's like 2 different worlds, you know? Like, that's only a few. LA is so segregated that, like, Black people, minority people, they stay in certain areas, like, for the most part, you know? It's sad, but.
So what'd you think about Kodak Black's comment about, you know, just all of it? It's not even a particular comment. Did you feel anything? Were you like, you know what, whatever? Were you like, damn, I mean, you know, like,
I'm just so sick of everyone. Like, I'm just like, can we just turn everything off for like 25 fucking minutes? I'm tired of y'all niggas. Like, I'm so tired of everyone putting they bullshit online. Like, can we have a week of fucking solace and non-fuck shit for like a week? For like 24 hours. Like, fuck. It's sensory overload. I'm tired of everybody's fucking ignorance. I'm tired of people's opinions. I'm tired of everything that, like, I'm forced to see every single day. And it's getting worse and worse as time passes, you know? Like, I'm seeing people arguing in the comments about, like, oh, if it's a conspiracy theory, if he got set up, if the dude's jealous, oh, you're stupid, oh, you don't know. I'm like, y'all are worried about the wrong thing. Okay, if people have a different opinion about the shit, they have a different opinion. Why? You know what I'm saying? Like, people's ignorance is ridiculous. Kodak Black has always been ignorant. For those who don't know, I think his homeboy, no, I think he was on live, and he started talking about, it took me a while to understand what he's talking about because he has such a deep ass fucking accent, thick as fuck. He's not even really speaking English, but he was like, at Lauren London, you know, she bad as shit, and she gonna be single out here in these streets, and of course she gonna be grieving for about a year. She gonna be crying or whatever, but you know, once she cry for about a year, he gonna be the best man he could be for her, and you know, he gonna try to fuck her. And I have a few thoughts about that because I do feel ultimately a bunch of people are thinking that, a bunch of rappers are thinking that, whether they're saying that publicly or not.
Then thank you for not saying that, though, for those rappers that are thinking it and have not said it. Thank you.
Thank you. But with that being said, I don't understand where the outrage comes from Kodak because it's disrespectful, but I expect nothing more from this disrespectful nigga. Like, he's been disrespectful. Like, I have been damn near, Kodak is beyond. He's already made colorist comments. He said all dark-skinned women are hard. He won't date nobody even close to his skin tone. He's been bashed for it, and people just forget about it because he has a hot song or whatever. But it's like that he has been ignorant. There's never been a time where Kodak Black has not publicly been ignorant. So it's interesting what people pick and choose to rally up behind. And I get it. It's in his legacy, Nipsey Hussle's legacy, but at the same time, like, stop putting so much weight in these fucking young ass rappers that don't know shit. He's 20 years old. Why are y'all idolizing him and looking up to him anyway? Like, why? They said they said out.
Why is he like looked at as art? And that's another thing for me. Like, I didn't even, to be honest with you, I didn't even know who Kodak Black was.
Girl, they glorify these rappers so quickly.
When I saw what he looked like, and again, this is no shade to rappers that have a different type of look, but he is by far a gremlin, to say the least. And I just, like, he scares me. He scared me, and he scares me. And then to find out he would even fix his mouth.
Yeah, don't even say Lauren London, bitch.
Like, to even speak.
You're not even looking in your direction ever.
not even this lifetime, not the next, not the one after that. So I was really just, I couldn't get past that, if I'm honest. Like, yeah, I felt like, how dare you, you peasant? Like, who are you to speak on her that way? And on top of that, with everything else just going on, but even if Nipsey was still alive, it's just kind of like,
he would have never said that shit, first of all.
Yeah, the fact that you think you could just, now you can say whatever you want to say. It is America. But I do think the outrage came in because Nipsey, there has not been really one thing that I've seen that's been negative in the press or amongst the internet as far as a lot of people saying anything negative about him, because you can't, you can't. He's just positive energy. He's a good man. He's a good guy. And the fact that Kodak, out of all people, I can see how some, like you said, it doesn't surprise you. But I think the reality of it is, I think that a lot of people just thought that, like, even the most dirtiest Negroes out here, or the dirtiest people, like you said, can we give it a week? Can we at least lay him in the ground and then you say it? But he just, it was like 3 days after he had died. It was way too soon. And like Tank, the R&B singer Tank, he came out and was like, yo, dude, that ain't it. He was like, you need to listen to the guy that was in the video with you saying too soon. And how about you listen to the other guy saying, don't say that shit at all. Like, that's what you need to be doing. Yeah. So,
and if you are going to say the shit, keep it to yourself. Why are you fucking live streaming it?
Or it's don't live stream.
Feel like you're trolling. You're trying to troll like 6ix9ine and anything for fucking views. And it's like these new rappers, this new generation, they're different. All right. I don't know who the fuck raised them. I don't know who raised these people. Girl. But they don't have no fucking respect for nobody, not even themselves. So I don't know why we sit up here and act shocked when they act completely disrespectful. But, I done tuned everybody out. Everybody is trash to me anyway. Damn near. Shock me and be a decent human being. Yeah. That's what I'm going to be shocked over. I'm not shocked over nobody's antics no more.
Yeah. Yeah. And I was like, oh, wow. Kodak Black. Let me, honey, we're recording
like that.
We're actually recording.
Kodak Black.
Kodak Black. Yeah, that's how I was looking at it too. I was like, Kodak.
The heavy emphasis on the black.
And then I looked him up. I was like, he said what about Lord London? What? I'm still disturbed. I'm disturbed by the comment, but I'm also very just like ill.
Girl, I'm so disturbed.
Like ill. But
so speaking of disturbing, I'm also disturbed that Nipsey Hussle, his family, they announced his homegoing service on Thursday would be held at the Staples Center, and all the tickets would be free. They're going to go on sale today at 10 a.m. So they went on sale at 10 a.m. Of course, they got bought out and, sold out with air quotes because they were free. But of course, they're all gone now. And now all over LA on OfferUp, on everywhere, they're selling those tickets for like $100.
Girl,
y'all knew that was going to happen.
Some are like $500.
A large part of me just wish they just would have kept it private. Like, I know what they're trying to do, but I just feel like this is going to go bad. People are going to take video and footage and shit. Even if you do the metal detectors, like, you can get your phones in there. I have personally gotten phones in through award shows and shit and been recording when I shouldn't have been. So I know you can, and I know how savage people are. And we've already seen so many images of him that we really didn't need to fucking see. And now this, you know what I'm saying? But it's just sick. It's unfortunate. People don't know how to act.
Yeah, and I agree. I will piggyback on that and say that, a large part of me wishes that they did do a private ceremony, which I'm sure they have or they will. But I wish they would have kept it that way, just because you just have a lot of fuckery and
so much.
Who
asked me? I think like 5 people asked me if I was going, and I was like,
did. Yeah, I asked if you were gonna go.
I mean, I would love to pay my respects, but honestly, I can't even stomach the thought of going to that side of town where he got shot. Like, I don't want to be there. Like, I'm praying for him. I send my peace, but I don't want to go to no funerals I don't absolutely have to go to.
Yeah, I'm the same way. And then also, and then on the other side of me, though, I was like, you know what? If they are going to have it at the Staples Center, and I did hear at one point that they were going to sell tickets, even though it was not the case.
Yeah.
I almost rather they charged, like Nipsey would have charged, probably
$1,000
or $1,000, and then donate that money to. If you're going to profit off of it, you know what?
They're going to profit anyway. Like, all of these freaking ticket scalpers, they have bots, so they can buy up these damn tickets in 20 seconds and have 1 million and put them out everywhere and sell, and the people are going to buy them. We're in LA, and he was idolized here. So,
and that's what I'm saying. Like, I wish that it would have been either or. Like, if we're going to do it at the Staples Center and we are going to do a ticket thing, let's just charge. You know what? If you really want to come, put your money where your mouth is. And guess what? All this money is going to go in the Nipsey Hussle Foundation or his favorite charity, or donate back to Compton or Slauson. You know,
you're absolutely right. I mean, I never even thought of that.
The family can take it in their hands and say, you know what?
Right.
This is
and that would become like a prestigious event at that point. And he already knew his value because he sold CDs for $1,000 or $100, whatever it was.
And that's my thing, is like,
oh, that would have been awesome.
Exactly. He saw himself as art. He saw the work that he was doing as art. And
but I mean, is it bad? But no, but if it would have went to proceeds like charity.
I'm saying, like, donate. The family, they're not even that kind of, they don't seem to be those kind of people to where they would have kept the money and said, we're going to charge for this reason. No, I'm just saying that it would have been, if they're going to do this, I think the better alternative would be like, you know what? This would be the Nipsey way. Y'all niggas want to sit up here and do this. How about this? You really want a seat here? You really want to show support? Put these tickets as $200, and that $200 is going to be donated to wherever. Like, you know, because that's something that seems like the Nipsey way to me.
You're absolutely right. It's genius. I mean, I didn't really think of it like that, but maybe they didn't want to come off like that, charging money.
Honestly, and my thing is, in the capacity right now that they're thinking probably twofolds. Like, one, to be there for the people, because I know they're doing like a 25-mile
they're doing a whole thing around LA.
So of neighborhoods he's touched, and then so I think that there's just like twofold to it. So they've got so much that they're thinking about. I bet you they really just didn't even, you know what I'm saying? Like, with all that they have going on, it's just too much. Hell, it's too much for us viewers to look at all the stuff that's going on in the headline. So think about them having to actually plan. So
yeah, there's been all types of stuff circulating in the blogs, and like shortly after they said, you know, he passed. Remember I told you I heard Lauren London was pregnant or something. That's been going heavy in the blogs. I don't know
I haven't seen one headline yet.
I've seen it all over like the blogs, like, you know, the urban blogs.
Do you think she's probably really pregnant?
Oh, no one has the audacity to headline it. It's just like in the blogs, like in the feed, in the threads, in the comments and stuff.
I got you.
And I go to like the YBF. I go to where's the other one I go to? Hollywood Unlocked blog, or it's just all up in the blog comments and stuff. And then also it was reports that she like passed out and went to the hospital, and somebody from the hospital leaked the information because she was so overwhelmed. Like, she was weeping, she was overwhelmed, she passed out, and because she's pregnant, they advised her to go to the emergency room, and people leaked the information there. And it's been circulating for like 5 days from different sites and comments. That's why I'm like, I don't know if this is any weight held to this or whatever, but it's just interesting. I just feel like even if she is pregnant, we're never gonna know. because she's going underground. Like, I don't really see her coming up to public anytime soon.
I don't see her exactly. It's funny you say that because I think in our last podcast you had touched on, you know, the fact that Nipsey was a great source in helping her come out of her shell, as I feel like she was to him as well.
Yeah.
But that's one of the things about Lauren London is that I used to call her Lauren Low-Key London in the sense of in my brain, because she was one of those people that, especially when she was hot, you know what I'm saying? Like Lauren London, this like she had campaign ads with Diddy, Sean John, ATL. I mean, this was when she was really out there, and you couldn't really find any information because this was around the time when she was dating Lil Wayne, and then, you know, that whole situation. And then when she became pregnant with Nipsey's son, we didn't know she was pregnant like the whole 9 months. It's just, oh, she had a baby. So now with this, it's like, oh yeah, she's going to be so far off the radar because one thing I know for sure is a female like her who is used to that, she's not used to it, but what I would say is that she understands that lifestyle of like the Nipsey Hussles, the Tupacs, the Lil Waynes. So now I'm sure she can't trust, she probably feels like I can't trust my left from my right. And
and I've heard that a few times. His brother also told LA Times that he can't trust nobody. Like, they don't know who to trust right now. They don't know who to trust. They don't know if it was a hit. They don't know if this was just pure jealousy. They don't know. And who blames them? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's
what I'm saying. So I know for
unless you're blood, I probably wouldn't trust you either. And even
that's what I'm saying. I'm just saying, like, she already had that characteristic of being low key. Now she has like a real valid reason.
Yeah.
Not saying she didn't before. That could just be who she is, like not wanting to be out there. But now she has a valid reason to protect her family, protect her heart, to protect her space, her energy, all that. Like, and as we know, social media is a dangerous beast. And I'm sure she's not going to want to come back on here, and be reminded of Nipsey Hussle, because Nipsey's going to be the talk of the town probably for the rest of the year. He's obviously going to be the talk of the town forever. But what I'm saying is if I was the wife or the girlfriend, I'm not going to want to be constantly reminded in my device about someone who I don't have anymore. So my heart just continuously, like literally when I think about this whole thing, like I just get so sad. I get so sad.
It's devastating to think about. It's just like, and it's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
Oh God.
One thing I will say is that it's so important for us to have Black media outlets. And follow me with where I'm going. But when this all happened, I couldn't find any information except for my phone. Like, I get it. It was on the news, I'm sure, you know, like, oh, Nipsey rapper, da-da-da. But as far as, like, details unfolding and something to kind of follow this story, like, we as Blacks, we don't have that. We used to on BET. We used to have, what was it? What was his name? We had a few different media. I was a lot younger, but I remember them growing up in the sense of, oh, this is Black news. And I get it. We have the Shade Room. We've got, you know, all those kinds of outlets, but we really don't have a dedicated source on TV for us. And I just feel like we should really try.
We never have. I mean, I don't think
BET's been owned by whatever, but I feel like we have had a Black on BET. They had their own news station.
I know, but ultimately BET is not owned by Black people.
No, so it's not. But what I'm saying is it was
still ultimately pushing out their agendas.
Sure, but I guess what I'm saying is it's important for us.
Now people don't watch TV. Like nobody I know really has cable or watches TV. Everybody is, you know, it's on their phone or Netflix or, you know, whatever.
Yeah, sure.
We do need Black media. Absolutely.
But I mean, I do think it's important for us to have Black media that's dedicated for us. That is not necessarily propelled by the first to have the news. Like, it should
Oprah, I don't know why Oprah isn't pursuing that for her to have own, you know.
You're right. She could.
kind of think she would have like a Black news-ish.
Something. I mean, again, it doesn't have to only report Black news. I'm just saying, like, where we have us being hired ahead of stuff, like, why can't we? I mean, we've done so many other things. Why can't we have that? You know, it may not be on TV, or it may be on TV, but there's a streaming some you know, kind of like how magazines, you have the paper copy, but you also can go online and see the editorial, you know, so I'm just saying, yeah, I just wish we had, because there's still a lot of people that do watch the news at the end of the day, and they may be older, but what I'm saying is that the news, I had to go on
a lot like that. Like the ratings, TV is dying.
Yeah, no, TV
like
is
shows
dying.
Are getting canceled left and right.
Well, but the free TV isn't dying. I mean, because your basic stations really aren't.
But they still are, because especially when everyone switched from antennas to having to get like the digital whatever, because now you can't nobody has the capability to just like, without cable providers, just plug in their TV and get channel 3.
Oh, do they not?
No, you have to go buy, everything got digitized. So even old people, like, you have to go buy like a satellite. It's like $10 or whatever from Best Buy and plug it into your TV just to get the basic free channels free. It's just, TV has gotten complicated. It's dying.
It is a dying breed.
I mean, I understand what you're saying, but it's like, honestly, people are going to receive news quicker on their phone by a fucking notification alert than they would watching the Channel 7 news when they get home at night.
Yeah, sure. You know? No, and I'm saying it doesn't have to necessarily, but for those that want to follow on TV, that, you know, when they come home, it's like, oh my God, my Channel 5 news. Or if you have a dedicated plug on your phone or on a website, you know, that you can get, like, you know, CNN.com.
I feel like even older people are on their phone now, like.
Yeah, CNN.com, it could be BNN.com, you know, you constantly know that, you know, this news station or this outlet or whatever the case is, they're going to provide you factual information, right, real-time information. That's the biggest reliable information, because I've seen so many different, that's the other thing, and that makes it very hard to do. You got 7 different versions, so your heart and your mind and your anxiety level has gone like this, because within 5 minutes you've read this, and on top of that you've seen a video of whatever that you can't necessarily even make out. So now you have, I'm just saying, like, it would be nice to have some sort of like quality,
that's a good word,
quality space, whether it be your phone or TV, where, you know, these people are, this is what they do. They may not be the first, but they may be the third, but you know that they've talked with the family, or they've talked from a member of the family. And then this is that's all I'm saying. Black, it'd be nice for us to have something like that.
Absolutely.
But who knows? Maybe we'll get there.
Maybe
we'll get there.
Oh, girl, we need a lot of black everything. Shit.
We need a lot of black everything. I mean, there's room for it all. There's room for it all. You pick a space and we can fill it, because I guarantee you we don't have enough of it.
Girl, corporate America, higher ups.
Yes.
Don't get me started. CEOs and shit.
But yeah, so rest in peace, Nipsey. I feel like we'll probably need to do another episode after his funeral to talk about, you know, how that goes as well. You know what I'm saying? Just because, you know, it's kind of put a finality to it, or, you know, there's always going to, it's never going to be a finality until after.
Girl, a lot of stuff is happening. The trial hasn't even started. He's represented by OJ's.
I forget about that. Yeah.
Old prosecutor. This man has jumped to the opposite side of the law.
Yeah. For
free, apparently. And no one's concerned about that, but okay.
He's a clown, both of them. The fact that he's saying not put aside the attorney for a second. Can I just say, how does this man, boy killer, think that, and I know a lot of people do it, where you could get caught red-handed with the weapon and shooting, all that kind of stuff, you still want to plead not guilty. But I'm like, the audacity for you to say not guilty as if like you're trying to put up a fight is more insulting. Like that is just beyond me. Like,
yeah. But I mean, I don't know. I haven't seen no footage with him. Like I couldn't make out nobody's face in
I couldn't either.
I saw. Not once. I'm just going off of what general media and everybody in social media is saying. He did it. I didn't see him do it. But I mean,
I heard they found the weapon in his.
I'm assuming that they have more evidence that we don't know about, and I'm assuming they have better quality footage because apparently his store was like a smart store, so he had cameras everywhere in and around that store. So I know they have like
trying to protect that too from them if they have.
Of course, but once it goes to trial, it's gonna get leaked, you know. So to what you said earlier, yeah, this shit is gonna be ongoing.
It is.
And
it is
sad, you know. We're all gonna be emotionally
stretched.
Girl, stretched.
Emotionally stretched. The first word that I could come up with. Emotionally stretched.
That's a good one.
Huh?
That's a good one.
That's a great one. I'm like, oh shit, girl, I didn't think I could pull that one out.
Girl, I just pray for everybody dealing with this. All his family and friends. Lauren Hussle. Lord, Jesus, I done married them and gave her a new last name. That's how much I've been thinking. I've been looking at these pictures nonstop. Like, this is just tragic, dog.
It's tragic.
My single ass. I mean, this is like horrific. Like, what? This girl had it all. Like, God damn. He just looked so great. He was intelligent. He was, well made, and
that man was so fun. He was so fun, and he's smart. Like, I'm telling you, he was the top, literally, of our generation.
It's unfortunate. Lord. So yes, to be continued.
To be continued. I did want to say something that I posted, and you had commented, and I just fell out because it's so true.
What?
So the college scandals with Felicity Huffman and Lori, I forget her last name, but Aunt Becky from Full House. And I posted a video of one of their trial days, and Felicity Huffman, she was walking in, she had on a suit. She just looked, she just was walking in regular, like how most people would walk on a day that they're about to face whatever. Aunt Becky, again, Lori.
Becky.
Yeah, she's getting off like a tour bus, and the first thing that she does when the door opens is she's waving like it's an award show. Like, hey guys! Oh, she was like, you guys are so sweet. Oh my God, thank you, guys are so cute. Hey! And they were like moseying her on, like, okay, we gotta go, Becky. Like, there's no time.
She was signing autographs, I thought.
Yeah, no, she wasn't. She looked like she would have.
But she was signing autographs.
No, she didn't have no time.
Is she signing them up, Becky, or is she using her name?
She was signing
What's her name?
They were trying to scurry her on. But she was just like, oh my God. She was like, you guys are so sweet. I'm thinking like, and then you had made the comment, girl, that's cause she knows ain't shit gonna happen. That she's going through the motions.
She's just going through the motions.
And I was like, man, that shit. And I told Marlon that too. He said the same thing before he saw what you said.
Girl, that's a damn traffic ticket. She gonna have to pay a little nuisance.
And so then Marlon was like, shoot, if that was me, I'd be doing the same thing. I ain't gonna give y'all what y'all want, which is me frowned up. He gonna be like, what's up? Hey y'all, hey, what's up? Thanks for coming out. He was like, I'm gonna do the opposite of what y'all think I'm supposed to be doing. I said, if
probably just happy she's in the media. How long ago was Full House, girl? 30 years ago?
So do you not think that either of them are gonna face jail time?
Hell no, they're not going to jail. If they go to jail, it's gonna be like 7 days. 30 days. 2 weeks. Girl, they're not going to jail. They're going to pay a hefty fine, community service, mosey on, get your little special like Martha Stewart.
Okay. I be trying to hope.
They're not going to jail for that. Honestly, I don't think they deserve jail for that, though.
Yeah, I don't either.
I mean, yeah, they scammed colleges or whatever. Just make them pay the money back and void the degrees, you know?
Yeah,
I don't think that's a punishable offense to go to jail for.
I think the thing that comes into play, there's a couple sides to it. It's
fucked up.
It's fucked up and it's fucked up because you have people that have committed, far less crime, and they've done tons of jail time. You've got people that have, especially of our color, that have done things and, like you said, a lot less, or not as severe, and yet they're paying for it. And a lot of times for people, for Black people, minorities, that kind of thing, we literally can't afford, yada yada yada. So we do make sacrifices. We may not make the best decisions, but the outcome or the end result is to get your children into those schools or put food on the table, so you may commit food stamp fraud or whatever the case is. I don't know. I'm just saying,
we've all done that a time or two.
Yeah, I'm just throwing stuff out there. And so when you look at it like, oh, people aren't going to face any jail time, or you don't think that they will, it's just like, gosh, but on the other side of that though is the rich. I mean, this isn't new, one. So I don't really get why people were so shocked about it in the first place. And then it had came out that Dr. Dre had given a $3 million donation to what's that famous school that they went to? SLC. What is it?
UCLA?
UCLA. And so he made a $3 million donation, and now his daughter or son is going to there. So people are like, well, why is it he made a donation and these people gave $15,000? You have that.
Mm-hmm.
So
this is nothing new. People do this, and this goes to like private schools, like kids in private schools.
It happens with jobs.
Girl, hell yeah, it happens with jobs.
Daddy put a favor in, and this person worked their ass off to get the position, but yet because daddy whispered in the ear, and knowing you have no experience, but now we have to bring you up to speed, and so it doesn't
all
just stop
it. It's get rich, get fucking rich.
Yeah, all you can do is listen. As long as you have a dollar, and meaning like a heavy dollar, as long as you're rich, the world is your oyster.
Yeah,
and that is how America was found. I mean, we steal, okay, we take. We undercut. That is just the way that this world is. But if you have morals, if you have any kind of ethics, or you live by a different creed, then sure, you're going to continuously be like, you know what, fuck that. I'm still going to work my ass off because it builds character. It does this. It builds things that people can't take away, that money can't, take away.
Yeah, still so there are those people, off, but don't do it in vain. You know what I'm saying? Do it till you have to do it, but know that if you're waiting on somebody else to do the right thing to give you a chance, I wouldn't hold my breath for it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, work for yourself and get to the point where you don't need anyone else to open the doors for you, because you can open your own doors.
That's right.
Because if you're waiting for somebody else to do it, good luck.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you're on the white side of the law or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's true. I mean, you said a lot. So,
yep, see it happen every day.